attract. What is mine comes running back. I don't force, I don't let. Everything I want comes fast. I don't chase, I attract. Life keeps opening my path. Money, love, success, it lands. All I need is in my hand. All right, I'm going to send it down. We'll do a free healing giveaway at 11K. So I give away free things each and every live. I'm a medium and a healer, and I help you with all things bringing you back to spirit. So let's ground. The moment I decide, the world moves on my side. I feel it in my chest. Life gives me its best. I don't chase, I attract. What is mine comes running back. I don't force, I don't lack. Everything I want comes fast. I don't chase. 11K, guys. We will give away a free healing. So I'm here for you guys. Tap and engage that live. You do have to follow me. Read the side to get any of what happens on this live. What's up? YouTube. This is AI singing this. What's up, guys? We will do a healing giveaway at 11,000 taps and likes. You do have to follow me for any of my free giveaways. I give away free readings, free healings all the time. Tonight will be a free healing giveaway. It's usually one or the other. Sometimes it's multiple. Not all the time it's multiple. Hi, Luke. I see your question there. That is a psychic-led question. So even though I am a psychic, I don't answer questions like that. I connect you to your loved one on the other side. There's always a reason why you're here. There's no coincidence in the universe. Definitely hit that follow button. I speak it once, I let it go, and somehow it always flows. I'm not waiting anymore. I already opened the door. I'm the virgin who receives. I could listen to this forever. Like, this is so good. I don't chase love. Love chooses me. I don't chase money. Money flows to me. I don't chase success. Right? It's a vibe. Everything I want already belongs to me. I don't chase, I attract. What is mine comes running back. I don't force, I don't let. Spotify. It is manifestation music. And it's definitely AI. All I need is in my hands. Chosen, alone, relax. I don't chase, I attract. Blessed, guided, on track. I don't chase. Hey guys, so I will give away free healing at 11,000 taps and likes. So we're going to do a free healing giveaway. Definitely hit that plus sign, hit that follow button, because only my followers can receive any of the free entries they can enter. You can read this side over here. We're going to get it up to 11,000 taps and likes to do the entry. Hi, Sonia. They will speak English to me. I have definitely spoke to people who are bilingual or just Spanish speaking, or I had somebody who was like Slavic. They will communicate to me in the language that I understand, which is English. fight. I stand calm, I stand rooted. I am safe inside my life. I love myself, I choose myself, I trust the
These are cute. I love these. At 11,000, we will do the healing giveaway if you're interested. If you wanted to skip the line and work with me one-on-one, my list is open. It's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing. I appreciate you either way. Whatever you decide to do, if you're just popping by, definitely hit that follow button. Thanks, Brie. Evidential medium. I'm just a medium. You know what's so funny is people ask me that all, like, spiritual medium, evidential medium, isn't it all the same? A medium's a medium. I connect to spirit on the other side. It's pretty much the answer. So whatever you want to call it. Hey Sonia, so to send the box to the left will explain it, but there is go to the link in my bio. It's the second link in there, and it's through Linktree, and then you just send the $20 with whatever payment option you choose. I get you on the list, and we work together one-on-one. Hi guys, even if you're just popping by, I appreciate each and every one of you. I give away free things to all my followers. So anytime you're here, just hit that plus sign, hit that follow button. Even if you're just popping by, I appreciate you, because that way you can enter for any of the free things that I give away. Do I do yes or no questions? I do not, because those are psychic-led questions. I'm a medium. I connect you to your loved ones on the other side. Aw, thanks. I show up for you guys. I am always like present and make sure that I give you guys the best. And I always even say, like, sometimes I'm only on for like 45 minutes, like not that long, because I always give quality over quantity. So I would love to work with you one-on-one. I'm so sorry. I thought I had something in my mouth. Second link in the bio. So it all has the information over in this box right here. So you'll click into my profile, second link, and it you can pay $20 to connect to a loved one or $22 for healing. Now keep in mind, these are not psychic-led questions. So I don't answer financial, love, this, that. I sincerely connect you to your loved ones on the other side. And I'm happy to do so. And we've got Sonia. Yay, Sonia! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm assuming this is for a husband. And I'm going to change the music because whenever I work, I've got to play a little bit calmer music to work. But I play the other stuff like jamming when I'm in between. So Sonia, I have been giving people the option to get your reading on this live. You can do it with a video and answer quickly if you would like, or you can just do it with the chat and message back. It's completely up to you. I just started giving that offer because I had another part of the spiritual family chat. Totally fine. Yep. I respect you and whatever works best for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the husband. I always explain too, no medium can guarantee that they get your loved one, but I'm going to try my hardest. Within the first 30 seconds to a minute, if it doesn't sound like your loved one, please let me know. I always say that. Let's see. Yeah, this gentleman walking towards me, he does have darker skin. I don't know if he's just naturally dark. But would he have called you a Moor? And like you said, I don't know if you had asked me earlier, like he's Spanish speaking. And so he just feels, gosh, he feels like a very tough guy. So whatever he does, he feels like his hands are callous, like he can work. And he feels like a very tough guy, very strong, very manly. But I don't know why with you, I get like he's a big teddy bear. He just feels like he turns into mush with you. And that is the cutest thing. He is adorable. How he's like, I would never not be here. Of course, I'm going to be here for you because I love you so much. Listen, so I'm not really sure. I'm trying to ask him what he's showing me. So, Sonia, does this sound like him? He's showing me this little fork. Now, I don't know if it's a decorative fork or if you're holding a fork right now. Like, I'm not really sure what he's showing me that's special with this fork. It could be something engraved with his initials on it. I'm not sure if he's just showing me he's a chef, whatever this is. Does any of that make sense? Try to answer, Sonia, as quickly as possible so that way you get the best reading. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So right now, Sonia is getting a reading. That's totally fine. Well, that's okay. But did the other stuff make sense? So that way I keep the line. Because if you just tell me the nose, I don't know what I got right either. So is he a big teddy bear? Does he work with his hands? Is he darker skinned? A little, not much. Okay. I definitely feel like this person is with you. So keep in mind it could be something. Okay. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Um and listen, if he wasn't the teddy bear, he feels like he's being a teddy bear right now, and we'll get to that because I know this is him. Believe me. You're like, I don't know. It's him. Believe me. There's no science to what I do. I always explain that I can't, it's just whatever he comes through with. And the fork might make sense in the future. It might not be something that you're like, I don't know what they were talking about. I can't tell you how many times people came back to me and they were like, girl, I had no idea what you were talking about, but guess what happened? And it like made sense in like this full circle moment. Is he a big movie guy or does he really like to stay in? Because I don't know why I saw a special blanket and then I saw it with like a bunch of like pictures on it. So is this personalized or did somebody get you a blanket of him? Because he got cozy with this blanket and then he got a big bowl of popcorn and it felt like he was getting ready for a movie or a staying in night, something where you guys really enjoy being together, something that you enjoy doing. Or if it's your Okay. Or if it is like maybe you have your favorite TV show and you sit down and you guys watch your favorite TV show together. Uh it's interesting because he's so quiet. He's not a huge chatter and I'm trying to get more from him. Are you a school bus driver? Why do I see something with a school bus? And I'm not sure if you work in the school system and he's just showing me a school bus to uh something. I'm not sure why I saw a school bus. Um, and so he's showing me that, and then he's explaining how hard you work. So I don't know if you're getting around to retirement. Totally fine. Um, I don't know if you're getting around to retirement. Do you drop the grandkids off at the school bus? Do you have your own kids that you drop off at the school bus or something where a school bus would be? Uh, you could think about it later. Totally fine. Um, but he's also explaining that you work so hard and that it's something about trying to get to retirement. Does that make sense? And he says he wishes he could be there to help some more. Like it almost feels like he left you with more of a burden than helping. Does that make sense? Okay. And so he's being completely honest with you and just explaining how much he loves you and that he's so sorry if like knowing that he left you with that. Not only are you riddled with grief, but you have to, button up the estate and then have this. And it's almost like maybe it's debt to pay off or move this. And he's explaining sell whatever you need, sell the truck. I don't know why I'm getting a truck, sell whatever you need And he's explaining he wants to support you in the best way. So you don't have to worry about any of his material belongings if that's something that you need to release to work through this. Do you have a question for him to wrap up? He did a beautiful job of validating that he's always with you, that he's safe and at peace in heaven. And I know those messages that came through. He showed me white doves, like white birds. So he's explaining like something significant with seeing these white birds. Always. You know what? White birds, white doves, as you were messaging me that, is that the white doves are for peace. And it's almost, and he was like showering it into you. So knowing that he definitely forgives you, he doesn't hold anything. And it's almost like, I feel like you need to forgive yourself because he's explaining, I would never be mad at you. There's nothing I could ever be mad at you about. I love you so much and you took care of me and I love you. And he's like, that's exactly what you need to know because I love you so very much and I'm always going to be there for you. He's definitely your guardian angel in heaven. We're going to thank him for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Hey, Cadence. I would be so honored to work with you this evening. It's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing. Second link in my bio. Everything explains on the left over here. You're so very welcome. He did such a good job. Oh, thank you, kitty cutie. Thank you for explaining that. Kitty cutie, way to be above and get it. Did I miss anybody if they sent a payment? I appreciate each and every one of you. If anybody, it's girl. I see you. Did I ever make you a mod? Should make you a moderator. Mod status. Listen, you don't have to do anything with being the moderator. That I have multiple moderators, don't worry. But if you find somebody's being rude, you cut them off the live. I always say GVO, good vibes only. So if anybody is being rude, I cut them right away. So guys, I am giving away at 11,000 taps free healing giveaway. PVO, positive vibes only. Any paid session will take precedent over the free giveaway. And I've got another paid session as well. Gotcha, Cadence. Oh, I'm so excited to do this for you. Thank you for trusting me with your loved one before we even start. Cadence, do you want to do video? Do you want to do chat? And then who do you want to connect with in spirit? Hi on YouTube. Definitely hit that subscribe button because of the fact that I give away free things to every follower, subscriber. Hit it. Get down. Guys, should I do the elevator? Do you want to join the voice chat? Cadence, way to twist it because I don't know. Oh, so Cadence, here it is. So there's two ways for you to get your paid reading. You can either answer me in the chat with what you're doing right now, the messages back, or we can do a video call where you can respond a little bit quicker. It's the same. You don't have to have your video on to do it. Okay, just checking. You still get the same amount, 5 to 7 minute reading. And who do we want to connect with in spirit? Oh, Losardo, sending you big hugs. I don't know if your spouse is departed, but listen, I'm not connecting with your energy. I honestly don't. I give you space. But honestly, it's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing, or follow me and come back anytime that I'm doing a free reading giveaway, which I think is going to be Thursday. You're welcome. So boyfriend, okay. I've got to play my serious music, put my serious hat on. This is for Cadence, boyfriend, and then I put down your time. Oh my gosh, guys, I ate dinner and I have sauce on my hand. It's all good. I'll just keep this sauce there. It's for later. Let's get started. Cadence, does this make sense? I cannot. Did you think of two different people, like him and his dad, or him and somebody else? Because they're both trying to step through. One's a taller, white gentleman or lighter colored skin, and then there's another one over here. He's a little bit shorter. He feels like the boyfriend, but I'm not sure who this taller person is. So sometimes if we think of them, they're gonna come forward. Okay, so if you had asked the question right before of I hope he's with his dad, guess what? He's coming through being like, hey, hi, I'm with my dad. So that was his beautiful way of coming in to explain right away. I'm getting the goosebumps too, which is my way that I'm validating them correctly. But not only that you're going to get the goosebumps because that is his big hug to you from heaven right now. Are you quite crafty, or like, what is he showing me that you like? Do you like a lot of knickknacks or messing with stuff, or what are you doing? I don't know if you're doing like those pull through things, but listen, he's just showing and validating things that you enjoy doing, or if this is something that you've gotten into since his passing, and it's almost like a grieving way. Okay, I saw. You know how I saw those old school like circle pull through design things. Now, if that's what you do or not, I don't know. But honestly, would he know exactly? Like it almost feels like it's not. He knows that it's something that you're passionate about, but it almost feels like he's like, I don't know what she's over there doing her thing, kind of thing, right? Like he feels very nonchalant about it, and but showing things that you like to do. He's showing me at the fridge, and then he's taking these magnets on the fridge, and I don't know if he's moving them, sliding them. If you've been asking him to communicate to you on these, like, do you have like alphabet on the um fridge, and you ask him to maybe like spell something out, or because it feels like something that maybe you've been asking him in spirit, and he's happy to do so. I feel like he does a little bit of sliding. Hmm. Do you talk to him right at the fridge? Or like, I feel like the fridge is your busy area to talk to him. That's totally fine. So here's the deal. Whatever he's trying to show me is definitely for you. So it's however you interpret it. Sometimes they speak metaphorically, but I think he's definitely talking like at the fridge is like where you communicate the most to him. So I don't know if it's like walking to get your coffee in the morning. And so he's just explaining that he hears you. Okay. So don't think that you're crazy, that, I'm just wasting my breath. And he's explaining that he hears you and he loves you so very much. Because I feel like some days are harder than the others with getting up and having to deal with the grief. Sometimes it's heavier than others. And like definitely see that sometimes you're a little bit lower than the other days, and he's explaining, I'm there with you every step of the way. I'm holding your hand. I don't always talk to them about their passing. Did he pass because he chose to leave this world? Because that's what makes it feel like it's harder than something to grasp about, I guess. And it feels like something that he wasn't able to. Okay. I can't say exactly what he said to me because I'm afraid I'll be flagged on TT, but it's pretty much just comes down to that. That's the way he was explaining how he left this world. But I think that's what makes it the utmost like hardship for you to like understand why. And he says, I can't give you like every reason to, be mad at me. You can be as mad at me as you want. I am here for you. And I'm explaining that I am so deeply sorry for what I did. It doesn't feel like he was in that rough shape that you would have known that. Like, it almost feels like this came very suddenly. And I'm almost feeling with him more of a chemical influence, like bipolar that was undiagnosed. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. So it feels like, because with him, I'm kind of confused why this happened. So I'm getting that it wasn't that he was in this like crazy funk for forever and always been there, but it does feel like he would fight himself in these times. And then it feels like it got to a point where he was drowning and then couldn't get his head above water. And that's where and it feels so manic to me, like as if it was bipolar and as if it went misdiagnosed, because it feels like it was very small for a very long time, very small. Like really, like he would see windows of it and be like, fine, whatever, and just kind of like push through it. But then did something happen? Was it his dad passing? Ever since his dad passed? And that feels like that was the straw on the camel's back, because I feel like he's giving me all the goosebumps that with it. So his dad passed within a year and a half ago. Felt like something was the catalyst. Okay. Now that could have been the start of him kind of stuffing emotions down, and maybe, but if he told me something happened a year and a half ago, and I'm not sure what that is, and it feels like something tragic, either an accident, maybe he was stuck in bed, and so I'm not really sure. And that's where it feels like it was the beginning of the end for him with his heavy thoughts and heavy heart. Do you have a question for him before we wrap up? He loves you so unconditionally. He's so very sorry for what he did and how he left this world. And he wants to give you nothing but the utmost love to let you know that his soul is at rest. And he's sending you so much love from heaven that he definitely is safe and at peace in heaven. I have prompt after this. Prompt? That's what I have on the list for next. Interesting. Let me see. Why do I get like this disgust feeling about the mom? Like, is this how the mom was feeling? Or if this is how, and this is before he passed, or if this is how you're feeling towards the mom, because I'm just getting this like disgust. So, and but I'm getting there that he's owning up to taking the action himself. So it's fully on him. But was there things said to him that hurt him deeply? It feels like there was prior to. But he doesn't want to put the blame on anybody, because he's like, I took that action. And and I want you to know that I'm not blaming anybody for my passing. But he wants you to know that he loves you so unconditionally, and that he's going to be watching over you, being your guardian angel in heaven. And he's sending you so much love today and always. And we're going to thank him for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Cadence. Oh, I'm so sorry about his passing. What a sweetie he was. And then I have prompt. Oh, I know, Bella. It's always like, that's one of the difficult ones. So sorry, taking the sauce off my hands since I'm a sloppy eater. I don't know what I am. Hi, guys. So I have prompt. Prompt. Is that who it is? Oh, prompt. So Shay is who prompt is. Oh, Bella. Yay! Do you want me to call you Shay? What is your name, please? Would you like to do video chat or the text chat for your reading? Shay, I'm assuming. The video chat can be a little bit quicker for you to get responses, so that way you get the best reading. But whatever you would like to, that's completely fine. Just have your thumbs ready. You're welcome to video record this. I've had people come back and ask me, like, can you please send me my guys? I don't even know where to start of like what time frame you came in. I'm on these things for hours, so sometimes that can be difficult, but I appreciate you. So I'm always here for you. I just want to make sure that you get the best reading possible from your loved ones. Who can I connect with you in spirit? I don't want to know their name. I want to know their relationship to you. The only reason why I asked that on TikTok is because it is a quick reading. So I try to beeline for who your loved one is. If it doesn't say grandma, I know. Grandma, I know. And I always explain too that no medium can guarantee that they get your loved one, but I'm going to try my hardest. Okay, I can already feel a grandmother coming in. So let's see. So I'm just having grandma, like, she's quick to talk. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's kind of like walking up to me, meaning that the reason why I feel like she's walking pretty tall to me is because she doesn't have any ailments. I feel like she had ankle issues or maybe swelling in the ankles. I'm not sure if this is diabetes, but she feels like she was a bit heavier and that her ankles always gave her trouble. And so she's walking really tall to me. And then she took me over to the counter and she's making like fresh bread, fresh naan, fresh pizza, whatever this is. She's like rolling it out, she's sprinkling, and I'm just watching her and I'm like mesmerized. So I don't know if you used to watch her cook, but she is like mesmerizing. So does this all sound like Grandma Shay? Like she's like very methodical and she's almost like relaxing. And I'm like, this is like ASMR grandma style. Try to answer as quickly as possible so that way you get the best reading. It will still be within the 5 to 7 minute time frame. So, okay, totally fine. I always explain if you thought of that grandma, they will come through. So, and sometimes if they're just the pushier ones, they will come through. So I always try to like beeline for the one grandma. So let me see if she has a message for you. If why she came through more than the other. You know, it's interesting. This grandma feels like she wants to come through because of she wants to show you was having something about balance in your life. Now, I don't know if you've got a lot going on right now and it just feels like a lot of chaos or being pulled here, being pulled there, or a lot of questions that you have. But this grandma wanted to come through specifically because she feels very calm. So she's like the calm in the storm, okay? So she is like she that's why I feel like it's significant for her to come through even if she might have not been the closest one that you were with. Because I do feel like you're closer to the other grandma, but the reason why she had to come through is because she's like, "Honey, you have been through tougher things than this." Right? And thank you for saying that, but she is like she is so sweet, but also very strong. And so that's why I feel like this is important for her to come through and explain to you, like, I don't want you to worry. I want you to know how strong you are. And I want you to keep like the faith, keep your head held high. She said, did you know how much stuff I had to go through to get to where I was, or to have what I had? And it just feels like, because that perseverance and knowing is like got her to a space where she could be that calm. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So she wants to, that's why she had to step forward. So I'm so sorry that you did ask for another grandmother, but she was not backing down. I was like, I don't think this grandma's going to bounce. But she just feels so loving and supportive at the same time. So like I said, even if you're not as close with her as you were with your other grandma, she just feels like she is like a backbone for you. Like she is so supportive of all your decisions. And she says, get up and do the right thing every single day. You make that choice. You make that choice to get up and take care of your kids. You make that choice to get up and do whatever it is. I don't know if are you a single parent? Because I do feel like it's a lot, right? And you know, it just feels like constantly going in circles. And she said, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. And she loves you so deeply. Do you want me to see if the other grandma wants to come through for the last 2 minutes? Let me see if I can find her. But she wanted to send you that because she's like, you're a powerhouse and you know it. And you are so amazing and you've got this. And she wanted to be your backbone and be like, just standing behind you. Let me see if I can get the other grandma. I don't always pull the second person, but I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and see if I got her. I don't know if the second grandma was very much into church, the Bible. She went every Sunday. She feels, does she have super soft hands? She's like the softest hands ever. She is, and she's very touchy. So I don't know if she like touched a lot, or if she'd come over and kind of pet your arm or just give a big hug. So she just feels very much. Oh, interesting. Well, the way you said it, Shay, was no, that sounds like my other grandmother. So the way that you said it, I was thinking I have the wrong one. But listen, girl, whatever you need. Shay, what is your question for your grandma before we wrap up this reading? She did a beautiful job of validating that she's always with you, that she loves and supports you. But not only that, that she's telling you, you've got this. Like without a doubt, you've got this. I know I'm kind of yelling at you and I'm sorry, but that's kind of how she's doing it because she's very strong. Hi guys, so my list is open. It's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing. If you're just popping by, I appreciate you. Hit that follow button because I give away free things to all my followers. And I still have to give away free healing. Let's see. She said, love is never hopeless. So always keep your heart open because you never know what's going to walk through that door. She speaks so sweet, like very like as if it was like a fairy tale or a book, like really, really sweet. So she's knowing that you are going to find love and that I'm feeling by March next year, if not sooner. But be open to the possibilities, and you can't meet them sitting on your couch. So you do have to kind of take the steps to like out. So she's explaining, go on, have a little social life. Like you need it. She's like making it sound like go out and have a little Cosmo. I don't even know if you drink. But we're going to thank Grandma for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Hi, Bai. Or Bai. How do I get in touch with my loved one? So hi, Candy. Hi, Bai. So I see your question there. So I'm so sorry to hear about your mom's passing. What I do on my lives, I do give away free things. I give away free readings about once a week. Sometimes I'll do a surprise one. Tonight is doing a free healing giveaway. Now, that is healing is separate, but I can help you with your grief if you're interested. Otherwise, it's $20 normally on my lives. It's $20 to connect to a loved one, 22 for healing. It helps me out. It keeps me showing up. I'm here for you guys. I honestly said if there's a certain number amount like followers that I get, I'm going to stop charging. I'm not going to be on here for all that. I really come forward for you guys. And then, oh, you're so welcome, Shay. That was so fun. Hi, Lauren. I'm so sorry about your dog. And Candy, how do you get in touch with your loved one? Do you want to get in touch with your loved one yourself? Or are you asking, hi, Katerina? Or are you asking to connect with them through me? Whatever you would like to do. So I do multiple things. I'm a spiritual coach, divine psychic medium, and divine healer. So I have the second link in my bio is the spot where you can pay, and it's $20 to connect to a loved one, 22 for healing. I would be honored either way, whatever you would like to do. I am here for you. Ekaterina, you feeling better from the other day? My mom is states away visiting me while she passed away. She was visiting you and then she passed. Oh, I'm so sorry. But it's interesting that you must have feel kind of pleased too to maybe have her around, because I know so many people who are separate from their loved ones when they pass and they feel a deep sadness. Ekaterina, I did pay you again, but I was too late. Oh, did I need to send you a refund? Do I have? Oh, I probably did. No, I did refunded you that night, I think. Yeah, I was wrapping up my lives. You're so cute. I was like, please don't tell me I didn't refund you. And I. Oh. Ekaterina, I'm here for you if you would like, but whatever you would like to do, honey, I am here. Oh, I've got to message my husband and let him know that we got our Walmart delivery because it's got popsicles. Sean? I've got Ekaterina. My husband got it. Oh, Katie, always. I can always do prayers. So let's do prayers for Katie's. Let's do prayers for Katie's uncle. So let's pray that Katie's uncle is doing badly, but most likely not going to stay it to the night. Okay, let's have angels protect and go around Katie's uncle. Let's have him be comfortable with whatever that means. If his soul is ready to go to the other side, let him be in no more pain. And that we all know that we will see each other again on the other side in heaven. All the angels will come around him right now, sending him so much love and light. Amen. I don't do this, although I do when I pray. I just feel like it's might be too much of a religious thing for on my TikTok. So I've got Ekaterina for a healing, and then I'm going to Candy. I'm gonna double check that. You're so very welcome. Let me get you on the list, Candy. I'm just gonna check it. Pause for just a second. Candy. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, Ekaterina, I got you. What are we working? And then I've got oh, thanks, Bella. And then I've got Candy as well. Hey, prayers are powerful. Prayers are powerful. Powerful. Sorry, my thing blinked out for a second. Can I please get help with my lymphatic drainage? You got it. Oh, okay. I got you. So I'm going to help Ekaterina, and then Candy, I've got you next, okay? So think about the one person, Candy, that you want to connect with. So that way we don't get everybody. We don't make it a family reunion because of the fact that the readings are so quick within 5 to 7 minutes. And if they all come at once, it could be chaos. Left side ear, tonsil stones. What's a tonsil stone? It's so true, Bella. All right, Ekaterina, you ready? Tonsil stones. I've never heard of those, but I'm going to work on them. Go ahead and to put the phone down. So go ahead and get cozy. Our eyes can be, thank you. I got you. Put the phone down, arms and legs uncrossed. Have the eyes open or closed. Doesn't bother me. I'm going to have you take a deep breath in. Exhale, and then let's go ahead and get started. Say yes or yes. Here we go. I don't know why how to have you do that breath. That was so funny. I don't normally do that. We've always got to do your spiritual alignment, grounding, chakras. Guys, my eyes will be closed this entire healing. This healing will come to you as well. But if you send payment for a reading or a healing, please let me know. Like I always say, slap me in the face with it. So that way I can get you on the list. All right. So we're going to work your lymphatic. Yeah, you're definitely fighting something. I feel like you're getting the chills too. So let's get, feeling better. I don't know if you can call out of work tomorrow, but you're going to need to be out of work. Feeling lots of like broth, vitamin C. Your lymphatic moved no problem. So that way it helps prepare you to left side ear, tonsils, and tummy ache. So let's double check tummy ache. Try to take a good breath in, but if it hurts your tummy, then don't worry about it. Deep breath in, exhale. I don't know why I keep hearing, I'm working in your tummy and I just keep hearing colloidal silver, which I think is something that you can take, but I'm not sure. I feel like your body wants it. So we can write that down for after. But we're going to just kind of calm down your system here. I'm telling your white blood cell count to help out in your immune boosting and feeling better. And so that way this can come and go quickly, that we are not bothered by this. Left side ear and tonsils. So I've got to go to the left side ear and tonsils. Take a deep breath in. Sorry, I yawned. Exhale. Oh, Sorry, the thing started talking to me and it freaked me out. I'm like, who is talking? My eyes were closed. That freaked me out. Thank you, Charlie. I was like, what is happening? You guys will receive this as well. Oh, yeah. We're going to get that ear to drain. I want you to kind of open your mouth, like your jaw slightly. There it goes. Close your mouth and then take a big swallow. Bella, that was so funny. Right? I was like, what is talking to me? What I'm doing is gently tapping in the divine, but also telling your immune system you're strong. You do not need to come down with this illness. You can shorten it. You can be amazing. It can just dissipate and go. Get some good sleep and then be done. You got this. All right, my dear. We're going to wrap you up here shortly. All right, Ekaterina, you are all finished. Tan, I haven't seen you in so long. How are you feeling? You know to drink plenty of fluids. Take care of yourself. I'm so sorry, but I know that you can do this. It's amazing what your body can do, and anything like your mind can have the ability to heal, and you've got this. But sending you healing prayers. So you're so cute. I really hope, but I really want you to get rest, take care of yourself, and look up the colloidal silver with your tummy. I don't know why I got that for you. So I know, Tan, it's been forever. I think you used to sign on and be like, shh, my show is on. But I've also stopped doing the collective healing. So I used to love doing that, but I've noticed how much it took away from either my readings or the personal healing. So now I want to make sure that I have enough energy to take care of everybody. Castor oil later on top of the colloidal silver and a warm pack. Oh, Bella has like tons of tips and tricks. Bella, why don't you do lives? Where are you at? Where are you at? We need to get you on. I've got Candy. And then after Candy, did anybody else? I know, I love it. I have Candy next. And then, thank you, Tan. And then, did anybody else send a payment to work with me one-on-one? It's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing. I love that, Bella. I know, weren't you laughing with me with the mimosa last night? I should send you the picture of the mimosa tree, what it looks like. Candy, did you message and I just missed it? Candy, 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 maybe Candy. There you are. Good, you didn't make me get to the high note of singing. I was singing your name like Sherry, baby. Okay, Candy. I am so honored to do a reading for you. So thank you for already trusting me with your loved one. I need to know two things before we even start. Would you like to do it on the chat or a video? Some people, whatever. I'm here for you. I don't make it to a video if you don't want. And then I need to know the relationship of who you would like to talk to tonight. Totally fine. The relationship, I don't need to know their name or anything before, but then once I start reading and channeling them, okay, so is this a husband or a boyfriend who's passed? I don't know why I'm so sorry. I normally ask the relationship. Boyfriend. I don't know why I didn't see that you responded. I was just sitting here and I'm like, do, 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 do. My apologies. I was kind of like all over the place. Okay, got you. Boyfriend. And I don't want to know any more information until I start channeling. Like I always explain, if for some reason it doesn't sound like your loved one within the first 30 seconds to a minute, I need to know, because let me know right away. Don't let me go to the first 5 to 7 minutes. But hopefully it does sound like your loved one, and that I can get them. I always say that I can't guarantee that I get your loved one, but I'm going to try my hardest. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Yep. I got your time in here. So he's giving me the number 17 right away. So I don't know if he passed at 17 years old, if you were in love in 17. It definitely feels like age. It could also be January 7th. Something was separating the numbers, but it's interesting because people who pass younger tend to give me numbers, and I don't know why. It's just my way of communicating with them. Or if you were in love at 17. What's up with the car with the sunroof? I don't know. This feels like your car. Did you have kind of a cooler car than your other friends, maybe when you were a little bit younger? Whatever this was. In love at 17. Thank you. So he's showing me this cool car that you had. Now I'm hoping that he's showing me in the time that you two were together or around. And he feels very busy. Like he feels like he is constantly go, go, go. So I don't know if like he would after school go to work, then go to practice, then go to this. Like it feels like nonstop until his head hit the pillow. Like just constant things. And I don't know if it meant that he had a busy social life. And I mean, I think all of us in our early 20s or however long you were together for, but it just feels like he has this boundless energy. Does that sound like him? I mean, of him going like that. And then he also showed me this like basketball shorts. So either did he play basketball? Does he like basketball? These look like what basketball shorts are. As far as I know, guys, I'm not super sports related, and if it has to do with something else, I'm totally fine. Like I'm here for it. Hi guys. So my list is open. It's $20 to connect to 1122 for healing. Thank you, Justine, for the follow. That's totally fine, Candy. I definitely think it is him. So don't get alarmed by something else. Now, often, here's what will happen. They will come through with somebody else. So the basketball shorts might be his brother that he passed with or something like that, where it's like they're kind of peeking in to tell you that they're not alone on the other side, that they definitely are with their loved ones, safe and at peace on the other side. So I'm not sure why I was getting the basketball shorts. I was just waiting to see what you answered to see if that did validate for him. He keeps talking about cars, so I don't know if he's into cars or if he Avery. Medium and healing. Or if he's like particular about this car, he like won't let go of this car. So I'm not sure if you got a new car now. Like, listen, however it resonates to you. So it is him just showing you that he's still around, that he still sees you. And what's up with mini golf? Totally fine. I know this is him. I definitely know this is him. What's up with mini golf? Did you guys used to go mini golfing? Why is he showing me mini golf? Did you go to the beach somewhere together for like a trip together? Was it a family trip? Was it like okay. This person is definitely tied to you. So sometimes people will come forward that Like I said, nobody can guarantee that they get your loved one, but I definitely know this person is for you. So would it make sense of somebody that he's with? Would it make sense that your boyfriend, now I'm not sure if you've ever connected with him with a medium before, would it be that he has to be behind somebody else for the fact that he has some apologizing to do? Does that make sense? Because sometimes they will hide a little bit and feel a little ashamed, which is interesting because souls don't really feel that, but they do when it comes to your heart here on earth. Does that make sense? Okay. More me than him with feeling like you have okay. The reason to hide and feeling like ashamed or something. Okay. Because this first person, just keep it for whatever it is because you might think of, "Oh, that was my uncle so and so." Whoever it is. If it has to do with his side, just to let you know that he's definitely not alone, that he's safe and at peace in heaven with other loved ones. Let's see. So this young gentleman who's walking towards me, this feels more like who might be your boyfriend. And he feels quite like it's interesting because he feels like quite suave. But it's funny because he seems like insecure at the same time or like has these insecurities that maybe not people knew about, but I feel like you swooned over him. Just like this like adoring and like the sun and the moon set on this guy, right? Does that make sense? He feels was he very like OCD and who's the OCD and cleanly person? So you can see yourself out. Um, so like somebody is OCD and clean. Yes. And so I honestly thought it was him for a second. I'm like, okay. But he's saying I couldn't leave anything on the counter. Like, nope, you can't leave the keys. The keys have to be hung up. This doesn't go there. It has to be put away. If you're done with this, throw it in the trash. All the things. And he says it just but he adored you. There wasn't anything that you could have done wrong. He was like, you were he's saying you were always his strength. And so I'm not sure why he's saying that. Like you are always um like strong for him. Does that make sense? Yeah, I would love to. I'm working with Avery. It might be about 20 minutes till you can get a reading, but I'd be so honored to work with you. Question in the reading. We can do that. Candy, does that make sense? I think I asked a question I forgot. And then I'm like, okay, here's the deal. So I already pulled somebody through, and then we've got this other guy, and he definitely is the boyfriend. Um, but he doesn't see it like that. Mm-mm. So that's where it's okay. So he's explaining that there's nothing that you need to be sorry about because that's why I'm like, I'm confused because I'm not reading your energy, right? I'm reading him. And his energy is nothing but love and support because he, now being on the other side, he can see everything that you went through and like you beating yourself up for, I feel like either you guys were still in the relationship when he passed, or either you got out of the relationship shortly after and then he passed. And it feels like you had this turnaround and you were like, you had this enormous guilt that you carried because of the fact that you were like, it was because of me. And that's not true because he's sending you so much love. He's like, you were helping me just be mature because he feels like he was like maybe a little reckless, maybe a little irresponsible. And you were just being quite actually nurturing in a way. And he saw that for you and he saw the best in you. So he says he is not upset with you whatsoever, that his soul is safe and at peace. And he loves you so unconditionally, and that you showed him what true love was before he was able to leave this world. And he wants to thank you for that because now he's in heaven and he's so at peace. That's why I was like, girl, what? I was like, I know this is him. So why are we not getting this? So now it all makes sense. Do you have a question for him before we wrap up? Did I already ask you that? I don't know. But we might have gone a little long with this reading, but I just wanted to make sure that I take care of you and make sure that I got him for you because I knew he was here. I knew he was here. Not mad at you at all. Never, never could be mad at you. Actually, now that he's showing up with this medium reading, he's explaining that he's your guardian angel and watches over you because of how much love he supports you with all the decisions. Now that you're independent, doing all your own things, like he loves it all. So he's just sending so much love. We're going to thank him for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Aww. Could be like young love all over again. I've got Avery. Do they ever say their name? So I don't, Bella. So a lot of times with my communication with spirit, it's often either whatever they show me. If they're quite chatty, they'll show me things. Otherwise, I'll ask them prompting questions. But I've stopped asking names. I am not strong in getting the right names. And then people are like, well, it's not Steve. So, you're wrong. You're the worst ever. I'm like, no, it's just I'm not very good at getting names. So that's why I don't do it anymore. Perfect. Thank you. So Avery. Avery is doing a medium reading and then a healing. Awesome. I'm so excited. And then it's just Kay. Give me just a moment. Let me just double check. It's just Kay. Avery, think about who you want to connect with because we'll probably do the medium reading first. It's just Kay. It's just Kay. It's just Kay. Hi on YouTube. Definitely hit that subscribe button. And is it okay if I call you Francis? Because I know it paused. I needed to check the payment. And then 20, I'm assuming that was for a healing. I'm not sure, but I think you were paying for a medium reading, Francis. Okay, Avery, who do you want to connect with in spirit? Oh, Kiki. Awesome. So it'll be about maybe 14 minutes or so until I call you. So just keep your ears ready for while I'm working with Avery. So Avery, I just need to know, I know this is prompting more questions and I believe me, I'm not going to ask more before I get started, but is your friend a female or male? That is all because I do such a quick reading on TikTok. I just need to know if it's female or male. I kind of figured, but I was going to ask. So let's go ahead and get started with that medium reading. Let's see. Okay. Avery and sorry, I just want to make sure I keep organized. I did put, yeah. This woman coming towards me, I don't know if she feels kind of skinnier, and I'm not sure if she had braids, but she kind of flung her hair around and she kind of tossed it like that, and it feels like these heavy braids or something like that. Now listen, if that's not exactly it, let me just try to get her a little bit more. but she feels like very quiet and shy. But I also, that's totally fine. Like, let me just get her for a second. Um, but she feels kind of quiet and shy, but I feel like she also had this confidence about her, like being out maybe when she was with you, like you two were okay. Hold on, Avery. Avery, listen, I'm telling you, this is definitely her. Give me a moment. Because of the fact that if you say too many no's, it's gonna disconnect the line. So always say the yeses, then the no, especially in the chat. So I feel like this is definitely her. Just let me understand her a little bit better. I always explain there's no science to what I do. But I know this is her. And if you say no, 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 it's gonna disconnect the line. And I know it's her. Um, so what she's showing me is she's saying something like she was more confident with having you around as a friend. So I don't know if it was just like you two would be like sassy and fun and playing and would just I don't know if you're like where you guys would love to like people watch. Did you just love to like I don't want to say it in like a bad way, but it's like just like picking apart people's outfits or just kind of, laughing and giggling, having a great time. Um and she feels pretty much like you're a yes man, like you're a yes I'm calling her a man. She's not a man. But she feels like the one that you would call up and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Want to go here?" Yep, she's ready. But who takes the longest? Somebody takes a lot longer in getting ready, and I feel like it's her, but I could be feeling her energy towards you. But somebody takes a lot longer than the other person to get ready and get out the door. And they're like, come on, let's go. Like, we've been here for however long. Um, so she feels like you're ride or die, and that person that is just gonna be with you always. Who's wearing the cute little like mini skirt or something? Is this a denim mini skirt? If it's denim or not denim, I don't care. But it just feels like something like fun, cheeky, like sassy and cute, and just maybe going out if you guys go dancing or just having fun, just going out and going to the store, whatever it is. It just feels like there's always that's totally fine. Um but listen, if it's something that you end up seeing because she talked about the like people watching and things like that, and if it's something that comes up later, that will resonate. I always say that spirit says things for a reason, and you're gonna be like, girl, I had no idea what you were talking about. Guess what? It definitely is something that can come up after. She hmm. I feel like you've always questioned since she passed if she's okay. Like if she made it to heaven. And I feel like that's quite a concern since she's passed, and she wants to explain to you that heaven is a real place and that she is indeed safe and at peace in heaven. Her soul is at rest, and that's why she's able to come and talk to you today during this medium reading, because she's like, I am so like amazed at what heaven is. And like it's like this amazing place. Like it's just you can touch the stars. And that's an interesting way for her to put it, because she feels very I don't know if she loved the stars or if you guys talked about the cosmos, whatever this is, because she's saying that she can touch the stars. Do you have a question for her before we wrap up? She did a beautiful job of validating that she's always with you, that she's going to be your ride or die, and watch over you while she's safe and at peace in heaven. Oh, I love that. I love that. So she's saying like you can touch the cosmos, like the Milky Way, and like really kind of like this cool mind-blowing experience is kind of how she wants to put it. So that's awesome. Is there anything she has to tell you? She said two things. She said one is that was her down the hall. And then she said the other thing was she wants you to know it was an accident. So those were the two things. I don't know if you hear her in your hallway or why that would make sense. But that's exactly what she's very straightforward. She is not like beat around the bush kind of gal. She is going to tell you it straight. And she just pretty much was like, this is it. And I'm like, okay. So I know I love her. I got her sassiness towards the end. I was like, oh, okay, got you. But she's also like a lot of fun. But I love her. Yeah. So we're gonna thank her for coming forward. I'm gonna thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Avery, thank you. And then let's do your healing, my dear. Hi, so it's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing. It's second link in my bio and explains on the box over here. You scroll up. And I might be closing my list soon because I've been on for I've actually been going pretty quick. So your healing, where can I work for your healing, Avery? You can tell me a few areas. It doesn't have to be one area. It can be anything spiritual, physical, mental. Don't write me physical. I want to know like specifically what's going on. Are you trying to get pregnant? Or can you tell me more? I know I'm like deeping in, but since it's a short healing, that's why I ask. Okay. I can help you with that. Like I always explain to you guys, like I take on the title here, healer, but you are the healer. So I'm going to help your body in reminding it how amazing it is. All you have to do to receive this healing, and I will just work on that area because I want to make sure that I take care of you in the utmost care. So what even is that? I'm sorry, Avery. Endo, adeno, PCOS tubes. Endo, adeno, PCOS. Oh, gotcha. Endometriosis and adenomyosis. Whoa. I don't know what that adenomyosis and fallopian tubes. Okay. Oh. Whew. That sounds like we've got a lot. My goodness. Khadijah. I got Khadijah on the list. Okay. Yes. Okay. That is a lot of things. And I'm so grateful that you're trusting me with your healing. So for you to receive this, I need you to put the phone down. I don't want you to operate a vehicle. This is only 5 to 7 minutes. Khadijah, I've got you on the list. I've got, I'm still finishing up with Avery. Then I've got Kiki. Then I've got you. So maybe about like 15 minutes. So just leave your ears open to hearing for when I call your name. Avery, so arms and legs uncrossed. I need you to take a few deep breaths for me. Kind of relax into it. Put the phone down because all you have to do is hear my voice. I will tell you, Avery, when your healing is finished. The biggest thing you need to do to receive is saying yes in your head or yes out loud. Your eyes can be open or closed, whatever you want. You guys are going to receive this healing as well. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting my water balloon. Keep moving it. Good. I'm always going to work your spiritual body. So grounding your energy, aligning your chakras. And then working your cerebral spinal fluid. Yes, it does have a flow to it and it's like scientifically known. And I always just check in on that for your spiritual body. Guys, if you send a payment while my eyes are closed, please let me know and I can add you to the list. I'm helping Avery right now. I'm going to start in the fallopian tubes. I feel like I'm being pulled here. Check the ovaries, make sure all the eggs are good. I want you to take a deep breath in for me. Exhale. Yeah, there's like these little nodules in your fallopian tube, and I'm not sure they're not supposed to be there. So I want to make this healthy. And when I picture anything in your body that I'm like taking out that shouldn't be there, it is all going to like dissipate. That's how I picture it. I just picture it like poof, magic, like as if it doesn't belong there, so it just leaves the body if it no longer serves the body. So interesting. I feel like we need to do a forgiveness exercise. This is always universal law. You can use it for anything. But I honestly feel like I feel a lot of shame that you're either putting on yourself as if like you are to blame for this and you are not. And so I want you to do a forgiveness exercise for you and your body and your mental health. So we are going to say in your head right now with me, I forgive and love myself fully. I forgive and love my body fully. I forgive and love the situation fully. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Sorry, my phone started ringing. Okay, that's the one. That was the endo. Now we're going to work the endometriosis. We're going to calm down this uterine lining. We want to make it more comfortable to, hi Clarence, to make a beautiful space for baby. There you go. Having this pain in our uterus and our cycles, this no longer has to be our reality. This can change right here, right now. Saying, I forgive and love myself fully. I forgive and love my body fully. I forgive and love the situation. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. I'm going to tap in divine codes and divine healing to tell the womb that we are ready to get pregnant. We can have a viable pregnancy, full term, all the way to the 10-month mark, and that everything's going to be beautiful, seamless, healthy, 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 healthy pregnancy, healthy baby. The Virgin Mary, of course, always comes to my mama's. So she is just sealing up these divine codes here, and she is going to stay with you in this healing. You can call on her anytime you like. We are sealing this in. You are all finished, Avery. You can pick up that phone. How are you feeling? You might be a little bit lightheaded. That is completely normal. I need you to drink a full glass of water after your healing session with me. It just allows anything physical that needs to flush out kind of to move out of your system. Yes, you can put salt. Somebody said that. I just say water. I always say spirit doesn't spill as much tea as your body. When I work the body and do the healing, your body's like, let me tell you the drama. Okay. So, but in the best way possible, because it's there for you. And that's your homework. So I know that I worked with you there. Oh, I'm so sorry. So that's okay. I was explaining that spirit doesn't spill as much tea as your body. Your body is like, let me tell you the drama. So make sure to keep what I explained to you, the forgiveness exercise. Use that if you need it. If like, say your cycle comes up and you're having discomfort again or something like that, start doing the forgiveness exercise. It's huge, huge, huge. I'm telling you, guys, it is universal law. So if it's meant to go, and then definitely call on the Virgin Mary because she was there for you. Will I be capable from what you picked up on? I have complete faith that your body can be healed and be pregnant and have a viable pregnancy. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, girl, you're new to my channel because we have seen miracles. Have we not, guys? Where's my miracles? Where's my miracles on the page? I have seen miracles happen. My last, I helped Rachel. I don't think I helped her get pregnant, but I remember that I did both a reading and a healing for her, just kind of like you did. And she had a miscarriage, and she was so distraught from having the miscarriage. And she said, will I ever have a viable pregnancy again? And I told her yes. And then I think I told her she was having twins. And guess what she's having? She's having twins. And I said, it's a boy and a girl. And she has a boy and a girl. So it's like crazy the things happen. And so you are able to do this. So you keep all those things. You got it. Believe in yourself. Spirit for sure will spill the tea, but the body will pour the full cup of tea. Emmy Lou, I love it, right? I'm going to use that. I'm going to steal it. So I've got Kiki, which I'm not sure if Kiki booked a medium reading or a healing. I think it's medium. And then I have Khadijah. So I have 2 right now. And then I could take one more. I'm surprised I'm still going. Usually I cut off my lives by this time because I normally will feel like, oh, I'm a little tired or something. But I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Kiki wants to do a medium reading. Got you. Who would you like to connect with in spirit? We'll ask it once I connect with them and get them. Got you. I just need to know Aunt, but thank you for the name. And just think of that, Aunt. We're going to write your time down. I always explain if it doesn't sound like your loved one within the first 30 seconds to a minute, please let me know. I'm going to try my hardest to get your aunt. But nobody can guarantee that they get your loved one, but I'm going to try my hardest. Let's go ahead. So Kiki. So this woman walking towards me right now, she feels kind of like a short, a petite woman. She doesn't feel like very big. I don't know if she was a heavy smoker at one point in time. It doesn't mean that she was a heavy smoker towards the end, but maybe she was a heavy smoker earlier in her life because she came up chain smoking and like having the best time. Like she feels like living her best life. I don't know who's wearing green, who loves to wear green. I'm seeing this like green, like sweater kind of thing. So I'm not sure if if you can think of a favorite sweater or if you have on a green sweater right now, but she's definitely coming to me in this green. She's definitely showing me even like gold accents too. So I'm not sure if this is you or if this is her. Totally fine. Was she small? Did any of those? So I always try to say the yeses, then the nos. So did anything else sound like her? Does this sound like your loved one? I want to make sure before I move forward. Okay. Okay. And she feels like very like quick and very either just like fast pace, has no time, like she's like rushing around. She just is like, let's go, go, go. Maybe has a lot of energy for somebody who might be older. I'm like, she could do circles around me. I'm like, okay, good, sweet. She has interesting like quirks or something that she does that feels kind of to like a nod to your heritage. So does she like knock on doorways before she goes in? Did she have like these kind of weird things? I don't know why she's doing these interesting things that I'm not exactly sure what she's showing me. And why she would do them, or if you just know if it's like a cultural thing, if it's a religious thing. I know that, right? Like Jewish people will touch the door frames, so I'm not sure if that's it. I got you, Brianna. I might close the list. I was getting close to closing the list, so that's the last one. Does any of this make sense? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Gotcha. Okay, thank you. I was like, what is she showing me? So I was getting so confused. And so thank you. I'm like, what is that? Um she shows me hand sewing. So I don't feel like she used the machine, but I don't know if she would like maybe put in buttons or sew, like, or hem a skirt or mend something, but it feels like she would hand sew and kind of take care of things that she owned. She always wants to take care of like things that she owned and like give it respect. Like she doesn't want to end up in the trash. She's like, my things are valuable and I want to take care of them. Okay. So what is the question that you have for her, Kiki? She feels closely connected with your mom. So I don't know if this is mom's sister too. But she does feel closely connected with your mom, and she feels those two feel like very much like they used to talk all the time. Yeah. Will me and Greg get back together, or will he come home? Let's see. I'm feeling that he pulled away for a reason. So I don't know if he is with somebody else or is like venturing with somebody else, because it feels like his heart is being pulled in a different direction. And listen, whenever you ask psychic led questions, so that has to do with the relationship, even though I'm asking through spirit, uh I try to take the best care of you, but what I'm getting is that it's not going to end the way that you want it to, is what I'm seeing. Is it just might be over, and I know that you don't want to hear that. But I always say too, take psychic lead with a grain of salt. That does not mean definitive. People will come back, well, you told me this. Listen, guys, it could change tomorrow. So if you don't believe that, then I say go for it, because it's just psychic led. So that's kind of why I don't do the psychic led stuff, because I'm like, I feel like I'm leading you to a situation when it's like, no, I want you to live your best life and I want you to enjoy your best life. So your aunt is explaining, I think you need to concentrate on you right now and focus on the beautiful things that you have done, you've accomplished in this life. And I want you to bask in it. It's almost like this confidence and this air, and just like being able to come into the Kiki era is what I'm getting. Come into the Kiki era. Kind of love that. So that was a beautiful reading, and I'm so glad that I got to do that for you to give you some insight. And I'm sorry that it wasn't the outcome exactly that you were expecting, because I think you were hoping for the other way around. And I apologize, because that's why I don't do psychic led stuff usually, because I can be the bearer of bad news, and I don't like to do that. I like to be the positive, uplifting, beautiful vibe, all the good things. So we're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. And I tried. I asked her. I was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" So, but like I said, it could change tomorrow. He could be running in. So, but I think it's a great opportunity to turn it around and be more about what your needs are and what you want, and not about what you want with Greg. Yeah, with Greg, but what about you and what you truly want. That's kind of what I got. I've got Khadijah, and then I got Brianna. Khadijah. I like that name. It took me a minute to read your name, Khadijah, and then I was like, oh, I know that name. I could say that. There was somebody who is Indian on here one time, and it was so funny. Her name was so long, and I said it right, and she was like, "Oh my god, you said it right," and I was like, "What?" It's like Office Space. I always think of when he's like, "My name's not that hard." Nah, he nanaja, nah he nanaja. Khadijah, where you at? Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Hi, Khadijah. I'm so happy to do a medium reading for you tonight. Who am I connecting you with in spirit? Hi. And then I'm going to be working one-on-one with Brianna for healing after. And then I'm going to wrap up my lives. You guys did amazing. I'm so grateful that I got to work with all of you. So, Khadijah, I need you to pick one person, the relationship, because of the fact that this is such a quick reading. It's 5 to 7 minutes. So if I just sit here and kind of wait and see, it could also be join any of the people who are viewing here on TikTok or on YouTube. So I kind of don't do it. I do it with a request of who you would like to connect with. So think of that one person. Thank you. And that the only way I only do this on TikTok, on the lives. My personal, like the private ones, unless if you guys like want to pull them through, I just tell them like, we'll just see who comes through. So I get that normally is my private sessions, but TikTok is just a different animal altogether. I'm going to put your time down so that way I make sure that I give you your allotted paid time. And let's go ahead and get mom. I always explain, I can't guarantee that I get your loved one, but within the first 30 seconds to a minute, if for some reason it doesn't sound like your loved one, please let me know. But I always explain, tell me the yeses and then the no. Because if I got a couple of things right and say I got like the hair color wrong or something like that, where you're like, no, that's not them. It's not true. It's just that sometimes like there's no science to what I do. And actually me and spirit don't give a shit about the physical body. So a lot of times I can get like physical things off. But I will go ahead and try my best to get mom. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to change our time because I got chatty. I just wanted to make sure that you understood how I work because I was getting a lot of no's tonight. And I was like, wait a second. I was like, guys, I know I've got your loved one. And they're like, no. And I'm like, and then they were like, yeah, that does sound like them. And I'm like, I know it. So let's get mom. I think I get chattier like the longer I get in my lives. Okay. Your mom feels really young. And then for some reason, I saw a tattoo on the wrist. Now, if it's a tattoo on the wrist or if it's a tattoo somewhere else, I don't know who has the tattoo. I don't know if your mom has a tattoo or if you got a tattoo in honor of your mom. But she came forward right away talking about the tattoo. And she explained that she's funny because she feels very young. So either a young mom or she was just young when she had you because it almost felt like you two were friends because did she raise you very young? Because she feels young in her own right. Does this all make sense with mom? She is so very close with you. It's funny because she's kind of like going through your closet and going through your clothes. So I don't know if you guys would like pick off of each other's clothes or if she would like maybe pull your clothes out and go through them of like, please don't wear this or something like that. She was just pulling stuff out of your closet. And I didn't know if she was pulling it out to be like, no, or if she was pulling it out being like, I'll wear that, please. Wonderful. Good. Was she not a whiz in the kitchen? She almost feels like I feel like she threw together certain meals and she was good about doing that. but it feels like she would like to do quick, maybe like microwave something, put it with this dish, put it with that, put it all together, bake it, and it's good to go. Does that sound like mom with her cooking? Because I feel like whatever's quick and like get in, get out. Like it's not, she's not in there all day slaving away like the sauce is going all day. I don't feel like that with your mom. She just feels like whatever is going to be like nourishing and it just feels like going quick. Were you guys like busy with raising you? And I don't know if you have siblings. I feel like you have other siblings. So was she a busy mom where she didn't have much time to go through and do the extended dinners? And that's why I'm feeling that. Why is she showing me somebody behind the car and driving, and that they're very fast driver? And she's actually quite concerned about this. So I don't know if this is her insight to her telling me how she passed, or if this is somebody who's a fast driver and she's like, okay. Do you know it? What do you know about your mom? Do you know things if I was to bring them up? And I'm so sorry. I didn't know if you would know or didn't know. I don't know what the yes answer is to. Because I asked so many questions and I was so sorry. Okay. Not much of the cooking or closet. That's totally fine. And you were answering yes to the fast driving? Is that what you were answering yes to? Uh, or not knowing much about her when she was young. Okay. That's totally fine. So, mom wants you to know, and it's interesting because if you're a fast driver, I think this is her way of just being cautionary, being like, please drive a little bit slower. She's always going to be your mom. So even though she's safe and at peace on the other side, that she is going to be a mom and she's going to let you know you need to slow down. You need to come to a full stop. You need to, like watch the speed limits. They have them for a reason. And it's interesting because I almost feel like you drive the countryside too, and you have to watch out for animals on the road. I don't know. I'm just getting that with mom. She has been there for those milestones. So like you graduating high school, is this you graduating high school or college? And I feel like you've gone through some boyfriends and she's been there for every heartache and every love. And she wants you to know that she's been with you every step of the way. She definitely sees that you will find your forever. Because I don't know if you're with somebody right now that is going to be your forever, or if you haven't got married yet, but it feels like that is something coming. And she's going to be there for that day. That she is it's interesting because she shows me this like lace down the arm. I don't know. Do you have tattoos down the arm and that's why you would do a lace? I'm not really sure. I haven't got any answers and I'm just going to figure that they're correct because sometimes I do these readings. Okay. So I don't know why I saw a lace covering. Now, if you do the lace covering or not, I felt like it was something. Oh, I love that. So I said the tattoo right away. Remember? She was like, somebody has a tattoo. And I said wrist. But yeah, so I'm glad that resonated. So make sure that you grab those because even though I pointed to the wrist, it might not be on the wrist. It might be here, it might be here, it might be here. I have no idea. But she definitely was saying about the tattoo and knowing that you have that. And she was thanking you for that because what a beautiful honor and a tribute to your mom. What question do you have for mom before we wrap up? She did a beautiful job of validating that she's always with you, that she is going to be with you even for all your future endeavors. And she's sending you so much love. She's going to be your guardian angel, and she's especially watching over you in the car. She's cute. I don't know why. I feel like you live in New York, and I'm picturing like the old roads that I used to drive, like 9W and like Bear Mountain. And I don't know why I see all that So I don't know if that's where you live, but I see that. Oh, I love that. I feel like there's going to be something that you're going to either pin or have in either inside your wedding dress close to your heart. I'm holding it over my left side. So either something that you're going to pin underneath the dress or pin on top of the dress for your mom. And she is going to be there walking by your side, whichever side you're open on, I think on your left side, and you'll have somebody walking on your right. So if this is dad still around and dad gets to walk you down the aisle, she's going to be on your left. And she loves you so unconditionally. She really wants to come at you. Khadijah, do you live in upstate New York though? I don't know why I got upstate New York, like when she's showing me the roads, and I'm like, those are my old roads that I used to drive on. Or she was showing me how I used to drive like a bat out of hell when I was younger. Massachusetts. Oh, nice. We moved from Cape Cod. So that's cool. So Massachusetts can look a little bit like New York with the mountains and the windy roads too. So we're gonna thank her for coming forward. I'm gonna thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Gotcha. Yep. So she's just telling you be careful, and she's just sending you so much love. That's so funny. You're so welcome. All right, and last but not least, we've got Brianna. Brianna's doing a healing. You're so welcome. Hi. Where are we working for your healing? You know, you can tell me a few areas. I'm happy to do that for you. I want to make sure that I take the utmost care of you. Anything physical, mental, or emotional, you guys can stick around. You will get this healing as well. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Also know too that if you experience like anxiety attacks, hear me out before we even start. I used to get them all the time. Now I don't get them as a medium. But you know where I still do get them? When I'm out in public, or if people are around me, even if I'm driving in a car and there's a car next to me. You want to know why? Because spirit is coming to me and I'm fighting their vibration for the person next to me. I know. Listen, everybody has the ability to do what I do, but I'm telling you that a lot of people who suffer from anxiety are sensitive to energies on the other side. Yes, you are. And so what you need to do, this is I'm going to help you with today's session, and I'm going to help you. Believe me, I'm going to take good care of you. But besides that, is that I want you to concentrate on grounding yourself. So grounding your own energy. That's picturing tree roots coming out. I know you're visual. You can picture it. Tree roots coming out of your feet down into the earth and like grounding into the soil. I'll grab onto like a crystal of the day. That's just me. I just play with it and have fun. The other thing is that you can shield and picture like this beautiful golden white light surrounding your body that nothing is allowed to, because when you're in your house, I'm sure that you don't have as much. Once other people come around and tell you other things, I feel like you're sensitive to those things. So that's it. But I got you. I'm going to help you out. And I always explain to you that I'm not the healer, so you're the healer. So watch the magic unfold that you can do, Brie. Put the phone down, Brianna. You're going to be like, what? Put the phone down. All you have to do is hear my voice. I want you to take a few deep breaths. I want you to sit here. We're going to have our arms and legs uncrossed. Get comfortable. Your eyes can be open or closed. It'd probably be better if you go ahead and close them. Put your head back if you can find a space. Nobody sees you. I mean, look at me. So just find where you're very comfortable. Take one more good breath. Exhale. the biggest thing for you to receive, Bree? Saying yes in your head or yes out loud. Here we go. Good job, Brianna. We're going to start with your spiritual body, which is always grounding. Grounding. Yeah, let's get that grounded in there. Good. I'm actually having you ground pretty strongly, so that way you can feel really rooted, really protected and safe. Grounding will help you feel protected and safe and knowing. Let's align those chakras here. Ooh, I almost feel like you're teary-eyed, and it's like a good teary-eyed. It's like that release. So allow those tears to flow. We're working your cerebral spinal fluid. Good, good, good. Because you know how much you are loved by the divine, how protected and guided you are. You're amazing. Good, good, good. Let's go to the heart and throat here. This should already feel really calming. We're going to take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Brie, I'm not sure if you've had loss of a friend. So either the friend passed or your friendship is broken or something about this friendship. Now, if that resonates with you or not, it's up to you. Don't take anything on that's not yours. But if that is what's being held in the heart here, we want to give love and forgiveness to this friend for whatever happened. Say it in your head, even fake it till you make it. This is going to be your exercise even after we're done doing this healing. I forgive and love, say friend's name in your head. I forgive and love myself. I forgive and love the situation. Deep breath. Exhale. I want you to tilt up a little bit. This is just to move energy. You're going to tilt up your chin, open up your mouth. I know this sounds really silly. Nobody can see you. Okay. So we are going to tilt up and open your mouth slightly and just do an inhale for me. Exhale out. Expel all the air you can. Ow, 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 ow. And take a slight inhale in. Keep your chin up for just a second. Okay, go ahead and close your mouth and bring your chin back down comfortably. I'm working at your head here, just relaxing your mind, calming, explaining that there is nothing that you need to run in your head 24/7. We can let this go. Believe it or not, the world will spin without you having to think of it. Wait, what? Wait, what? The world will keep on spinning without you having to think about it. Give all your worries to God right now. Believe in God, source, divine, give it. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you're feeling a lot better to me. We're going to tap in this divine, loving, supportive. I'm going to do it very gently to keep you very calm and like almost sleepy, like, because it's like this calm, soothing interesting. I'm almost getting like a mentholy, like soothing and like this cool and relaxing. So let's go ahead and seal this in. Brianna, tell me how you feel. You can pick up the phone and tell me how you feel. I know you love my singing. No, I don't. I don't know why I sing, guys. I really have no sense of singing. I should not be singing. We're going to end on this one.